Sorry. Good evening. I'm Dr. Robbie Hooker, Superintendent of Social Circle City Schools, and I would like to welcome you to our 4th annual Town Hall meeting at this 21-22 school year. We're excited to share with you tonight and to respond to your questions that you submitted earlier or those that you would submit during our chat session. Again, welcome, and we're going to move forward with the program. I'm going to ask Ms. Lisa Wolford, to our Executive Director of Curriculum and Instruction, to start.
Good evening. I am proud to share with you that we have received the final approval for accreditation for the district and all 4 schools. This accreditation approval is for 6 years through 2028. In 2025, we will report an accreditation progress report on how the system has addressed standard number 2.2. The learning culture promotes creativity, innovation, and collaborative problem solving. As a system, we will develop plans to address improvements needed for standard 2.2 and use the findings and data from the report to guide and strengthen the institution's continuous improvement efforts. We will also celebrate the successes noted in the report. I'd also like to highlight our summer learning opportunities. Our principals, teachers, and district staff have been diligently planning to provide engaging summer learning opportunities at every campus. Our primary school will provide small group tutoring focused on improving literacy and math skills for 4 weeks during the month of June. The elementary and middle schools will provide instructional opportunities designed to be actively engaging with a variety of ways for students to demonstrate learning in literacy and math. Students will work in groups and use problem-solving techniques during the summer program while strengthening their knowledge and skills in identified areas of need. The high school will provide credit recovery for specific high school courses. Summer learning at the elementary, middle, and high school will occur June 6th through June 13th. For more details, please reach out to your child's principal. Additionally, the athletic department will provide social circle summer athletic youth camps. Please see the athletic website for more details. The middle school plans to continue to offer courses for 8th grade students to earn high school credit. The offerings for the 2022-2023 school year will include Algebra 1, Oral and Written Communication, JROTC, and Spanish 1. There will be a parent information meeting on Monday, May the 9th to provide more detailed information. It is at 6 p.m. Additionally, we will continue to offer professional learning opportunities and content-specific training designed to equip teachers on how to provide enrichment and extension opportunities to all of our students in 6th, 7th, and 8th grades. In response to student requests for more AP and honors course offerings, the high school will continue to add honors and AP offerings. In the 2022-2023 school year, students may choose from 11 honors courses, 5 AP placement courses, in addition to the dual enrollment available through our partnerships with Athens Technical College, Georgia Military College, and Georgia State University. I will now turn this over to Dr. Carrie Brewer, our Associate Superintendent.
Thank you, Ms. Williver. We wanted to update you on an exciting opportunity that we're finally going to be able to provide to our middle school students. For several years, our middle school parents and students have requested that we find ways to be able to offer multiple connections opportunities for our middle school students in each day. We are excited that in the next year, we're going to be able to offer the following connections to our middle school students: music, band, chorus, art, computer science, physical education and health, weight training, Spanish, our Christian Learning Center partnership, as well as JROTC. All of the students will have access to 2 connections classes each day, and most of the connection classes will run for 9 weeks. We know that our students will benefit tremendously from having the opportunity to explore all of these options. Several of you have asked for an update on our Freshway Change for Schools funds, and we're so very fortunate to live in a community that is tremendously supportive of our students and schools. And your work to round up your bill at the end of a shopping experience at Freshway has resulted in $18,876 additional dollars for our school district to spend on our students. We've used these resources for classroom supplies, rewards and incentives, PE equipment, and also support for our clubs and organizations, social studies, literacy, math, science, our Student Success Alliance, fine arts programs, as well as field trips. We appreciate your support, and it makes a difference for our students. May is filled with lots of upcoming events, so we urge you to please keep a close eye on your email, as well as your Remind accounts and your Dojo accounts, because each one of our schools has many honors and award ceremonies planned. So please keep a close eye on those communication resources. One of the things that we appreciate is that our principals, after we became aware that there were some conflicts with the days that the honors and the awards ceremonies were scheduled, our principals worked together in order to resolve those conflicts. So please make sure that you're checking for the revised schedules for each one of your children's schools. We know how important it is for you to be able to make it to those awards and honor ceremonies, even if your children attend different schools. If you have questions about those, please reach out to the front desk at your children's schools or to their teachers, or check our website. Also, we're very excited about the opportunity to host graduation on May 27th. And we're holding it at our traditional time of 8 p.m. And we had a question submitted regarding the time that our graduation starts. And our graduation starts really late in the evening due to the heat of the day that we traditionally find late in May. We found that if we begin at 8 p.m., that's near the time that the sun starts to set behind the pine trees and the water tower, and the temperature in our stadium drops considerably. So we apologize for the fact that it makes a late evening, but we know that you'll understand why we're not able to offer an outdoor graduation event any earlier in the day. If we do offer it indoors, then we have to require tickets, and that would limit the number of people that each family would be able to invite to attend. And we know that that would not be a popular response here in Social Circle, where everyone likes to turn out for our beautiful graduation ceremonies. We also wanted to give you some advanced knowledge regarding open houses that we'll be holding for the next school year. For the elementary, middle, and high school, those will be held on August 1st. The principals work together to have a staggered schedule so that you will be able to attend all of the open houses, even if you have a child in the elementary, middle, and high school. Our primary school will be hosting their open house on August 2nd, and we're really excited that we're going to be starting a new school year on Wednesday, August 3rd.
I'm here to give you an update on our new elementary school. Many of you have questions. There have been many questions in the community concerning the building of the new elementary school. First, I would like to talk about Stevens Park location. As many of you know, this site is right next to our primary school. We had a phase 1 environmental site assessment completed on this property earlier this year. In that study, it was revealed to us, or shared with us, that this site is 7.2 acres, was originally planned for the new elementary school. The minimum usable acreage requirements by the State Board of Education for elementary schools facilities is 5 acres plus 1 acre for every 100 children in the FTE count. And if you take that into consideration, we were talking about having 900 students, opening that school for 900 students. So that would mean an additional 9 acres, which would put us at 16 acres. It would put us at 14 acres for that site. So that site will not be, we will not be able to use that site. That would mean an additional 9 acres of land will be required. Because the school will be built so close to industry, the cost to build would be exponentially higher due to the installation of blast-proof windows and walls required to provide a safe environment for the children and staff. Our Malcolm Road property, which was purchased in 2007 by the school district in hopes of building a new elementary school on that property. Considering the input from the community in 2012 and 13, the board decided to build an athletic complex due to the lack of sufficient funding needed to construct an elementary school. When the Malcolm Road property was purchased in 2007, there were not as many industrial sites nearby. Today, several new industries are slated to be built adjacent to the property, and the school being built in such a growing industry area is a significant concern. The governor's team has agreed to place this property on the market. As far as a search for new property for the new elementary school, I'm currently working with our governance team to locate a feasible property to build needed facilities for our district. If we are able to purchase property in the near future, we will continue to follow our outline of opening of August of 2024. So we're in hopes that we'll be able to purchase property within the next few months. We will definitely keep you informed on this timeline or as to when we are able to purchase property. And now we'll look at our chat area to see what questions we may have or previous questions that we may have not answered. Dr. Brewer?
Certainly. So right now, we don't have any questions that have been submitted through the Q&A field, but we did have questions that were submitted to us through the survey link that was available on our website and on our social media accounts. When we reflected on the presentation, we believe that we've responded to many of those questions, but there are a few that we wanted to be able to address and make sure everyone's questions were answered. One of those has to do with a question about the staffing changes at the middle school.
Yes, as we reflect upon the staffing changes of the middle school, we had six of the 10 teachers who are leaving our middle school. 6 of those teachers transfer to high school positions, either within the district or outside of the districts. We have 2 individuals who worked previously in the district who are returning back to the middle school. So we are doing well in getting caring teachers to return to our middle school, and we're happy for that change that is taking place there.
Thank you, sir. Another question had to do with college and career support, and a parent mentioned that they were confused about what it was that they needed to do to get ready for the college and career process. So we wanted to let you know that at all grade levels here in Social Circle, we are spending time working with kids, making sure that we're preparing them for great college and career options, whether it's through academic support or through behavioral support, where we're learning about those soft skills that we need to be successful in any industry that we choose. One of our great resources that's available at the middle school actually occurred today. Today, our 6th grade boys, through a tremendous grant from our partners at Meta, formerly Facebook, the Newton County Data Center. They gave us a great donation that has allowed for all of our 6th and 7th grade students. Today was our group for our 6th grade boys, and then tomorrow it will be the 6th grade girls and all of 7th grade that are going to get an opportunity to go down to the World Congress Center and to participate in a junior achievement activity where many huge industries around the state of Georgia have created these small work sites within the World Congress Center. And there was a curriculum that the students covered through their middle school classes, which really led to some great conversations and opportunities today for our students to learn about personal responsibility, and economics and making great choices in life. So if you have a sixth grade girl, please check in with them. We're excited about the opportunity for the sixth grade boy. Please check in. Our sixth grade girls go tomorrow along with the seventh grade. So please check in with them. It'll be a great opportunity for families to reflect on choices that their children are making and opportunities that they can take advantage of to build great potential for all of the wonderful careers that are actually available right here in our area. Another great opportunity for growth and for college and career information occurs in our high school. In our media center that's located on the middle and high school campus, we actually have a college and career coach, Miss Emily Fleeman, who's available to meet with any student and family to talk about college and careers. Ms. Fleeman works with the advisement team at the high school to design lessons regarding college and career applications and scholarships. She also meets individually with all of our seniors. And I have to say, we've been really impressed with the number of our seniors who've been able to apply to college very independently without much help from their parents. The only help that they're needing has to do with some data that they need to fill out the FAFSA application. Ms. Fleeman is also happy to sit with families and help them to navigate through the difficulties that are often related to filling out the FAFSA applications. But Ms. Fleeman is a tremendous resource. And if you'd like to refer to the town hall meeting, our earlier town hall meeting, that we actually had Ms. Fleeman present, and she talked about the opportunities that are provided for high school students. And you can find that recorded session on our website. So if you have questions or concerns in those areas, please reach out to the high school and let them know that you need to speak with Ms. Fleeman, or just ask for the college and career advisor, and we will be happy to provide you lots of support in this area. Another great opportunity that happened recently for our seniors that was arranged through Walton Works and Economic Development, through our Student Success Alliance, and then also through our College and Career Advisor, was an opportunity for our senior students who intend to go straight into the world of working careers after high school, who didn't already have a job arranged. And so many of our local industries came in and offered interviews, not just for social circle students, but for other Walton County students as well that wanted to go straight to work. So we are always in debt to our great industry leaders who want to help and provide great careers for our students. And they did a great job, and all of our students were able to participate in several interviews, and there were lots of jobs that were offered on the spot. So we're proud of the college and career opportunities and trainings we're providing, and we're always looking for ways to improve those resources. Another question, Dr. Hooker, had to do with lockers at the middle and high school.
Yes, at the middle and high school, the lockers are not being used because our students have Chromebooks that many of their lessons are assigned to. There are issues concerning their backpacks being too heavy. I would encourage you to please speak to the school administrators concerning that. We shouldn't have students overwhelmed with heavy book bags or backpacks. If you address that with your administrator to get your concern answered at that level.
Thank you, sir. And we actually have had one additional item come in reference to the new school. And there's a person here who has a suggestion about a piece of property, and we will pass that on after the meeting.
Okay. And other questions that were entered in earlier concerning the gifted program at the middle school, and I'd like to address that. Effective instruction in general for both gifted and non-gifted students, regardless of the instructional model, is rooted in the ability to meet the individual needs of students. Scores and other indicators from previous instructional models used at the middle school level did not show those models to be effective, so a change was made. Middle school teachers were provided support from a consultant who met with teachers at least monthly to discuss to effectively differentiate for all students. Teachers also collaborated with the district and school personnel during planning to discuss learning options for gifted and advanced students. This year, support for teachers that was provided, support from consultant, and how to differentiate, that was from Ms. Diane Laufenberg. Gifted endorsement opportunities, collaboration time with gifted endorsed teachers for non-endorsed teachers. The curriculum options that were offered, advanced math opportunities provided at the 7th and 8th grade to all students for whom it was appropriate for. High school English course offered to 8th graders. Next year, we reflected upon this year as to how we could enhance that to make things better. We will continue to support for teachers by continuing to focus on increasing rigor and for all students with the consultant, Ms. Laufenberg, to support and behavior management to improve learning environment for all students, gifted endorsement opportunity, collaboration time with gifted endorsed teachers for non-endorsed teachers, the curriculum resources and options, resources for all teachers to have advanced work for all students. New math curriculum will readily increase access to advanced content, and high school credit courses offered in math, language arts, foreign language, and ROTC. I also would like to share with you that our math scores continue to reflect growth for all students. And this week, we started with our milestones. We appreciate our students and staff hard work during the milestones, and we look forward to seeing those results. Dr. Brewer.
Thank you, sir. We have had a couple of additional questions pop up in our Q&A. One, including allowing city and county students into the schools with them already being overcrowded. Would you like to respond to that question?
Sure. I believe at an earlier town hall meeting, we addressed the issue where there were many concerns that we were accepting students from out of county. We analyzed that data and shared it with parents concerning our students that are out of county. And right now, we were only looking at, I believe, 20% of our students coming from out of county. We've seen an increase this year alone of in-county students or city students moving in this year. I believe we had over 100 and maybe 19 students.
119
100
inside the city limits.
Right, 119 students who arrived inside the city limits at the beginning of this school year. And we will continue to see an increase in that. Thank you for that question.
And we have taken a close eye on our growth, and we have moderated the number of students that we are even considering for out of city and out of county districts. So we have carefully analyzed each grade level. We're aware of how many spaces that we have at each grade level. There's a large variety of different student counts at each grade level. So we do have a few where we've got some space and could increase those students. And so where we have space and we have excellent candidates that apply that are making great academic choices and don't have many attendance issues and don't have behavioral issues, then we are allowing those in. But at most of our grade levels, at this point, we're full and we aren't allowing or considering additional out-of-district applications. And the other question actually refers to something that we talked about at the start of the session. So Ms. Wolliver right now is typing in a response to that question about the property, the Stevens Park property. So you'll get an answer to that one really quickly, and we don't want to repeat it for all of the folks that were here earlier. Okay. But at this point, we don't have additional questions.
Okay. If there are no additional questions, we want to thank you for joining us today for our town hall meeting. We look forward to continuing this process next school year, face-to-face, as well as having outlets in which we can continue to do this virtually as well. Again, we're glad to be all in, and thank you, the Circle, for supporting us this school year. Have a great evening. Thank you. Take care.